All right then. There we go. I hope. So I want to go through this. I tried to do this, but it ended up being a half an hour. That's not what I want. So I got Tiana got in a wreck with a Kichai farmer, and this is a list of the exhibits to follow. It's Exhibit 1. Tiana Phillips drew it 1 hour after the accident. This is Exhibit 2, drawn by Tiana Phillips and Theron Carmichael, 1 day after the accident. So you can see there what happened, of course. You could see, or you could just read this. Letter here, corresponds to letter here, corresponds to letter here. And other notes and gadgets. A resultant force diagram, Exhibit 3. That's what, according to the interview with Tiana, that's what happened. It's logical. Passes my review. Here's the farmer, Kichai farmer's version. A force study. I don't know if we come up with any logical resultant, but we know that we would come up with a lot of Tiana's car over here in the ditch. So, failed. It failed. The police report failed, or the police statement, verbal statement failed. Passing emergency vehicle. No stopping at major intersection. Yeah, it's an emergency vehicle right here with flashing lights and a wrecked car on top that just got wrecked right before her car got wrecked. So 2 hours, 2 cars wrecked, same intersection. Craziness. And the cop left. And the tow truck left. Tiana was sitting there with the car looking like this. She tried to get out of her car. Somebody about hit her car too. She had to run off the road there to keep from getting hit because she's in the dark because the tow truck left her there in the dark by herself. And the cop was gone. The tow truck was from the car before. This is her car on this tow truck. But still, tow truck's got a lot of lights and they're big objects sitting in front of you. You can't see through them, okay? You can't see through tow trucks, especially at night, all bright. That's Exhibit 5. So here's why. Here's the line of sight diagrams. They couldn't see each other. Neither of them could see each other until they ran into each other. Here is Tiana's car showing that it's about rotated about 70 degrees and drug down the street about 18 or 20 feet. Probably, no, 18 to 25 feet. And it's weird how perspectives make it look, but this is the overall sight here. I think I might have actually, no, I'm not sure if I grabbed that with a side ratio. Anyway, just still gives you a basic idea of where the road is. And she's sitting in the right-hand lane, like she should be, where he said he was, but he wasn't. And he left a skid mark. So that's cool. I went in the middle of the night and got a picture of the skid mark right here. And the debris all over here, all the broken car parts, because that's where he hit her. And that's where she hit him. That's where they collided. This is the spot right there where somebody put an orange spot. Why did they do that? Wasn't me. Don't know, but I found it there. Here's the skid mark. Here's the debris field. Exhibit 11. Here is the skid mark. The next morning at 9 o'clock, here's the skid mark, and here is the debris field. Debris field actually kind of goes way out here. Not much. Most of it is right directly where she hit him and got dragged down the street, and it was hit up against his car and dropping on the ground right here. So there's a skid mark, which you would expect to see. His passenger tire, his body, car body, and crash and dropping glass up and down the street. Yeah, it goes along with the story just perfect. Physical evidence matches. There's 3 lanes on 53rd Street now going both directions. That's not on my Bing map because it's not up to date. But here is the skid mark right there. And there's the broken pieces of glass and plastic. So his car body would be in between those 2 spots. His car body would probably be here, and then his passenger tire would be there, and her car would be hitting him like that and pushing his. So as his car tire's going forwards, it's also sliding out to the left. Just to let you know. So there it is. That's my summary of it, and you can read it. You can pause it right here. You can pause it right here, or I'll just wait for a second for you to read it, you know, because that'll give me some more video time, right? So, also, here's right here is printed cover copy. You know it, baby. That's right. That's all right.